Hello, it's Tony with Actively Golden, and I want to start just by telling you a story. I am in the carpet and floor cleaning business, and I am moving into semi-retirement or retirement, just depends, but I have really made a decision that I am sticking to, and that's what this story is about. I have decided that I'm not going to do jobs every day of the week like I have been. I'm just at an age to where that's not practical. I'm not as physically able as I used to be. So it's more difficult and more challenging for me to be able to go out and work 2 and 3 jobs Monday through Fridays and even some Saturdays. And so what I have done is I have told my customers that I'm only doing one job a day on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's it. And so I had a lady call me the other day, one of my regular customers, and she said, Tony, I need you to come out on Friday or Saturday to do some cleaning for me. And she's been a very good customer, and it was tough for me to tell her, but I had to tell her. I had to say, well, I've made the decision that I'm only going to work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And she said, well, you've always done my cleaning though on Fridays. And I said, yes, ma'am, I know. But for my own safety, for my own health, I should say, I am doing it this way. I'm sort of moving into retirement, and I have to slow down just for safety reasons, for health reasons. I didn't tell her this, but in recent months, I've fallen down several times, and that's what I mean by safety. I've tripped over hoses, or I've slipped on wet spots, and a couple of times I've come pretty close to hurting myself. So I just told her that I just can't do it. And the point of this story is that sometimes when you get our age, when you get into your golden years, you have to stick to your guns. In other words, you have to make a decision for your reasons and stick to them instead of being talked out of them, because you've made the decision not because you don't want to serve or help or be available, but because you've gotten to a stage in your life to where you have to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, then you probably won't be able to take care of people as well as you would like anyway. Take care of your customers or family members or grandchildren or whatever you're doing. There are times when you just have to stick to your guns, so to speak, to use that old expression. And she kept on trying. I mean, she said, I understand that. It makes perfect sense. I certainly wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. And it's just a small little job, and I really need it done, and you do such a great job. And, she just was trying her best. And I said, well, here's what I'll do for you. I'll come out on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. She said, well, I'm not home on those days. And I said, yeah, but you know me. This is the day and age where cameras are everywhere. Many customers allow me to come into their home when they're not there because they can see me, and I have no interest in stealing anything from you anyway. So why not just open the door? You can open the door electronically from your phone, and you can see me go in, and I can do the cleaning, and I can text you an invoice, and you can pay right online, and you'll get my service, and you'll get it at the price that I've been giving you, and that'll be beneficial for both of us. And she just wouldn't allow that, and so I got to thinking, maybe she's being a little bit unreasonable. She wanted everything on her terms. And I understand that when you're in business, there's that old expression, the customer is always right. But once you've made a decision, like when you're in the service business the way I am, and you're at the physical point that I'm at, and you've made that decision for your own reasons, for your own health reasons, and your own safety reasons, then you've got to stick to it. Because if you make one exception, you'll find yourself making another exception. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. I want you to take away that your health, your safety, your emotions all of those need to be taken into consideration. And once you've made a decision to do something that's in your best interest, that will actually put you in a position to better serve other people. I'm going to be better able to serve people because I'm going to be stronger and healthier. You're only doing 1, 2, 3 jobs a week. Once you've made such a decision, you need to stick to it and not let anyone talk you out of it. Again, this is for your own safety, your own health, your own peace of mind, your own sanity, whatever it may be. But the moral of the story and the purpose of the video is to encourage you. Don't be such a pushover. Make decisions for your reasons. Stick to your guns and be healthy. Now, what happened with the lady, she said, well, I guess I'm just going to have to get someone else. She thought maybe if she said that to me that I would say, oh, no, let me come on out there. But I said, well, I suppose you're going to have to. I hate to lose your business, but I've made this decision for my safety reasons, for my health reasons. And as much as I hate to lose your business, you probably do need to call someone else. Stick to your guns once you've made a decision. I trust all is well for you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.